A wildly entertaining night at Matthew Knight Arena as the Ducks advance to the final series of the CBI presented by Zebra Pen with a 79-71 win. Rich Cellini, Craig Elo, a fast start for Oregon. Looked like Boise State was dead in the water. Give the Broncos a lot of credit for making this one a little uncomfortable for the home fans.
They did, and I think the really big thing was in that first half, it looked like Oregon was going to have their way with the Broncos and everything they did. And then to start the second half, it looked like the same thing. But number 10 came out of nowhere for them and brought these Broncos back and gave them a little bit of a chance, or at least a hope of a chance in the second half, because that number 34 that wears white, he was impressive.
Jovan Catron, 3 straight double-doubles in the CBI. Take a look at our game summary. E.J. Singler got things started for Oregon. He was a star in the first half.
Yeah, great move that time. Defense runs at you. You show them the shot. You go by him. The second time you get the ball, the defense is going to back off because you just did that. And the third time you go back door. E.J. was doing everything very well in the first half for the Ducks.
But the senior, Robert Arnold, was not going to go away quietly.
No, you may look at his body and say, this frail little guy can't play, but he can. He's got hops, and he's got range, and he goes after everything, and he wanted to extend it to Broncos one more game.
Arnold finished with 24. Jovan Catron, it seems like we say this after every Duck win, was a monster.
He was just huge. Down there, you can say all you want about him being a big load in the paint or whatever you want to call him, but the guy has a really good feel around the basket once he catches the ball. But give the rest of the Ducks credit for giving him the basketball, but he demands it, and that's a good thing.
24 points, 11 rebounds for Catron. Nichols off the bench. You called him the microwave.
The microwave. Downtown Freddie Brown, Benny Johnson, whatever. The guy was numbers. He was putting it in and getting baskets for the Broncos when they needed it. And he did it from the three-point line and from just jump shots. He was impressive, and I think he just won himself some time next year.
He finished with 16. Now look at our final stats, brought to you by Zebra Pen.
Well, both teams not a good rebounding team, but I tell you what, the Broncos 37, Oregon 30. They didn't have to get a lot about defensive rebounds, but Boise State up their shooting percentage from the first half, and Oregon stayed right at 50. So I think the reason why they stayed at 50, though, is because number 34, he shoots baskets about this close to the rim. That's a high percentage shot.
Now we get to our final series, best of 3. Creighton and Oregon. Dana Altman, the former coach of Creighton, will start in Omaha on Monday. Your quick thoughts on the series?
Well, I tell you, I think it's going to be a good one, and I think the little side story right there may create a little bit more in the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure Coach Altman wants to go back there and show Creighton that he's got a good team in Oregon, that he made a good choice. But I think Creighton wants to say something about it too, and they got some players that can play. This might be an old good 'em up, bang bang, shoot 'em up, OK Corral kind of game.
You got your guns up. You got your guns out from Texas.
Shoot 'em out, but I got to give my Zebra Pen to Trey Nichols tonight for his action off of the bench.
You are a beauty.
I am going to give him my pens that were donated. Yep.
All right. Well, that's going to do it here from Matthew Knight Arena. The Ducks win it. Blue Jays and Ducks in the CBI Finals.